guys, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna play with new makeup today. We're gonna see if this Fenty Pro Filtered Powdered Foundation is worth it. We're gonna see how it applies, do a wear test. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright you guys, before we get started, I'm Christy. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell. You don't want to miss a video. You want to join this fun glam fam we have. And when I'm not on YouTube, you can follow me at ChristyAllure on Instagram and my blog, ChristyAllure.com. I will have all my shade ranges on my blog because I can't always fit it in the description box. I will have all the products that I talk about, the links there, but I have all my other affiliate links on my website. So be sure to check that out. It really does help me out when you guys use those links, so I really appreciate it. It supports my channel and it's no extra cost to you guys. All right, let's dive into these products real quick. So we have two new products from Fenty Beauty. We have the cream lip gloss and then we have the powdered foundation. So excited. And then we have the Benefit Porefessional setting spray. And then I'm gonna talk about a few other products I've been really liking, so you don't wanna miss that during the application process. Quickly, I wanna touch on powdered foundations. Don't be afraid to use them, even if you're over 40. Yes, there's that general rule of thumb, you should stay away from powders. I don't believe in any of that stuff. I believe makeup has no rules and you do what's best for your skin because everybody has different skin types. And I love the way powdered, if it's a good one, I love the way they feel. I mean, I just feel like I have nothing on my skin and I feel like my skin looks just as flawless if I used a liquid foundation. I honestly am just, we'll get into that in just a second of my final verdict of this, but yes, when I see a good powdered foundation, I'm in for it. And my mom used powdered foundation up until she passed away. At 69, she had perfect skin. So I don't feel like there's an age bracket that you fall into, and I'm excited. There's a couple other brands I really like, so we'll see how this ranks up against it. So let's just roll over into the application process. All right, let's start off with the powder, okay? And I have not opened this up yet, so very excited. I did get the shade 190, which is light medium with a yellow undertone. In my experience with powders, because I'm a girl over 40, I'll be 43 this year, I am used to foundation powders. That's how we all started off. All the girls in my generation, comment below because y'all know we started off with powdered foundation before we got into liquids. I actually didn't even start using liquids until probably about 5 years ago. This packaging is so beautiful. Oh my goodness, you guys. I love this packaging, but we're gonna go over the rankings and all that at the very end. But yeah, do you guys see how sleek and beautiful? I just love the white. I love the rose gold detail, and that, I think this is like an octagon. I'm not really good at shapes, but I think that's an octagon shaping. But yeah, nice size mirror, very beautiful. This lifts up and has the little sponge applicator in there. And I like that the sponge, I'm not a big fan, I will probably not use this, but, and it's very kind of flimsy, but that's okay. Most of them are, and this is a nice gesture. That's what they do. But I like that it's shaped just like the actual casing, so it fits nice and compact in there. And it's nice to have on the go, so I really like that. There are two others that I absolutely love. Makeup Forever Matte Velvet. I've talked about it on my channel multiple times. Times, and J-Cat Aqua Assurance. Those two have been my holy grail foundation powders when I just really want a simple look. And I'll get into all of that at the end when I go over the rankings, but I love J-Cat. The problem is the shades. So what I love about this is that it does come in 50 different shades with multiple undertones to fit everybody from fair to dark skin. I mean, so inclusive, it's not even funny. It's probably the only brand that it's that inclusive. So hands down, and congratulations to Fenty and Rihanna for doing that, because I think it's truly amazing. There are so many different ways to apply powdered foundations, okay? We're talking about not just translucent powders, we're talking about powdered foundations when you just don't wear any liquid foundation at all. Different applicators, different ones I love. So I really love the It Cosmetics one. This, I have the flat one, I can't find it. Like the flatter the kabuki, like that, the more coverage you're gonna get, okay? The fluffier, this one's gonna give me more of like a softer coverage, but yet it has the density where it will still apply pigment. And then Smashbox has a really good one as well. This is designed for powdered foundations, so really like that. Another way I like to use my powdered foundations is with a puff. Either the Tati Beauty one is amazing, I just washed it, and then I love the I use my J-Cat Aqua Assurance. I always use it with this Beauty Blender Velour Puff. Love it. And then obviously you could use a sponge, and there's microfiber ones out there that are designed for, I think Real Techniques has one. I have one on the way. It just didn't come in time and I really wanted to get this video out, but maybe on a different video we'll try it with that one. And it's specifically designed for powders. These are obviously designed for more foundation. This is the Dose of Colors one, but you still can apply this with powder. You just have to be careful that it's not too damp, okay? So I already did my brows. You guys, I have been loving this Milani Weekend Brow more than the Anastasia one. I love this one and the price point is amazing. This color is the best so far. This is Espresso and it's the darkest one. I honestly thought it was gonna be way too dark, and honestly I do wish they'd come out with a they have a medium brown, but it pulls too much red for me. So unfortunately with all the medium browns, they just pull red. Even though they say cool toned, they pull red. I don't know what it is about these ink pens. And then I did put my concealer on because I don't want to take too much time in this video. I have been using Shortbread, and I really like this one for under my eye. It has like a peachy tone to it. Like it's supposed to be like a yellow tone, but to me it pulls a little bit more peach. And I like it. It really brightens up the under eye, and that's all I'm using today. I am gonna go in with light beige to kind of spot conceal some of these areas. I put a little bit of a contour on right there and on my nose. So I already started there. I'm just gonna do some spot concealing, just a very little bit. You wanna make sure you correct anything you got going on before you put this powder on, because you don't want to have to go in later and do it, okay? And I let this one set a little bit because it is more on the creamy side, so I'm gonna let it set for just a second. And we're gonna set this with the Benefit Porefessional Super Setting Spray. Brand new, excited. The reviews on this are incredible. So for being a brand new product, it has incredible reviews. And then I have been loving this as a cream contour. This is the Kiko Milano Sculpting Touch Contour Stick, and it's one of my favorite contoured products right now. That is like a perfect, it's pulling a little red on camera, but it's actually that perfect neutral tone for contouring, and it is perfect. I have been struggling to find a good cream contour, and I absolutely love that one. It's in my Amazon store. You can find it there. I don't know if Ulta, they carry Kiko Milano, but you can buy it on their website as well. But I don't know if Ulta has the sculpting sticks, but it is on Amazon Prime, so check that out in my store. But love that as my contour. All right, let's go in, and now that it's kind of set on my face, we're just gonna kind of just take my Milk Cosmetics brush, and this is just to cover up those spots so we can use less powdered foundation. So the trick is to do it this way. Unless you have flawless skin and you have no imperfections and you're lucky and I don't like you very much. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. I love you all, but it's not fair. I used to have skin like that. You can go in there with a sponge, that's fine, but it does pull product away, so you have to be careful if you really are trying to, like what I'll do is just to kind of blend everything, I'll do that. I'm just gonna take that same sponge I used to use my concealer earlier, and then I'm just gonna go back over those spots I really, really, really want covered up. And there's nothing more on the brush, it's just what was left over. And this is gonna allow us to use a lot less powdered foundation, yet you're not really using a whole lot and your skin looks pretty flawless. All right, let's try out this powder. I don't know if this color is gonna match me. It might be a little light, but like I said earlier, you have to be careful with powders. Yeah, you think you wanna go darker. Oh, it's so soft. It's so finely milled, you guys. But honestly, like, powders are deceiving. I always say go a shade down from what you think you are. I mean, I've tried multiple Makeup Forever of the powders, and they always end up too dark on me and they oxidize, so you have to be super, super careful. Let's go in first with a brush. So I'm gonna use like more of like an airbrush brush. This is an IT Cosmetics one, I'll put it down there. And then we're gonna go in with that first. This is brand new, so I'm not gonna, this is a new one. So that's what it looks like on the brush. And then we're just gonna kind of go on this side first, because this is my better side, and just kind of go over that. I try not to put too much powder under my eye unless it's a light color, because I want to use translucent powder there and I don't want too much powder there. But I'm going to do a little bit just to blend that, and then I'm going to go over that area with a brighter setting powder. So that's how it looks like with this kind of IT Cosmetics brush. I don't always recommend going in there and doing that, especially if you put a concealer down to cover up spots. I always recommend stippling. I just find that stippling is so much better. So this is gonna give you more of like a natural look, right? A very natural look. So you would think that would be too light on me, but it's actually perfect, you guys. That is actually a perfect, perfect color. So if you're a twinsy to me, 190 is your shade. And I use light medium with yellow undertone in Makeup Forever too. I think it's Y245. I'll put it right there. But so that would be like a comparable shade with the Makeup Forever. This is the 190 is perfect. I'm so glad I didn't go any darker. But yeah, I actually love it with this IT Cosmetics brush. All right, now let's try it with the Smashbox one that's designed for powders. This is definitely more of a flat top kabuki. This is gonna place a lot more pigment. So we'll put that one in like that. Yeah, so this one works good too. This one's gonna give a lot more pigment though, a lot more pop. I don't see it really settling into any lines or anything. I mean, I do feel like it gives a very airbrushed feel. We're gonna do a wear test today just to make sure. All right, let's go to this side and we're gonna go in with my tried and true velour puff, and we're going to put that on there and we're just gonna press that into the skin. Yeah, this is my favorite method right here. Definitely my favorite method is the velour puff. For me, just because I like a lot of coverage. I don't know, it just is a better thing. And then I'll go in with a fluffier brush and blend it out. But yeah, for me, that's a much, much better method. I'm gonna take this IT Cosmetics, just like a small little fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go between the brows right there. I truly believe if I went any darker, it would have oxidized to a color that I definitely don't like. I would like to try a lighter shade to set my under eye, because you guys know I love doing that with the Makeup Forever one. So just out of curiosity, we're gonna take a little bit there onto my blender. Oh yeah, that really presses it into the skin. So, I mean, really you can't go wrong. It's just preference. I think that's all it is. Even the Tati Blendiful, you know, like, I think this one's gonna be really, yeah. Oh my gosh, this one is even, oh my gosh. Oh wow. Yeah, I even like the Tati Blendiful for this guy. So I think my favorites are the Beauty Blender and Velour Puff and the Tati. I mean, either one. I feel like it's not really like setting into anything. It's really like kind of like sitting on top, but not in a bad way. Like it's not accentuating my pores at all. I honestly didn't know what to expect with this Fenty one. I was really excited to try it out, but I didn't know what to expect, and I'm very pleasantly surprised. I thought I was gonna say Makeup Forever, to be honest with you. I was like, nothing's gonna beat that one. But we'll see. I don't know. I mean, it's supposed to be sweat proof, humidity proof. We'll go over all the claims at the end. But yeah, I think I really like it. I really like it. I'm just taking this Real Techniques brush and just kind of blending everything in. There's nothing on this brush. Just make sure there's no powder sitting on anything. So yeah. Oh my goodness, you guys, it's good. All right, I'm gonna use this Makeup Revolution Bake and Blot, and I got this in the color Lace. This is so affordable, and it has become one of my favorite under eye setting powders, you guys. I have been using this non-stop. In the price point, I mean, hello, can we just talk about that for a minute? We're gonna take it, I usually just do it on my Dose of Colors sponge, and I just take it onto the point, and I just set. Do you guys see how flawless that is? I mean, goodness gracious. Now I'm gonna take just a little bit of this little tiny brush and just kind of sweep that away. We're not really baking. We're just kind of brightening up that under eye. And you can do this with a brush too. Both of them work so pretty. Do you guys see how beautiful that is? Now I'm just gonna take that Real Techniques brush. Again, nothing on it, just kind of blending the two powders together. So pretty though. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let me see here. Yeah, wow. I mean, you guys gotta remember, nothing's gonna be perfect, but I am so impressed. That is incredible. Incredible. We're just gonna take my Fenty Beauty in Caramel Cutie, and we're gonna try and just kind of put a little bit of bronzer on there. I haven't used this one in a while. Let's make sure I don't have too much on there. Now remember, now that we used a powdered foundation, we are done with anything cream. We are not to use cream products anymore. I would be interested to see what the Patrick Ta one, if it would sit on top of this. I kind of want to try that out today. I am going to take my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush one though, and just kind of go over that because this is a little more orange than I want it. So I'm going to take this medium one because it's a little bit more neutral toned and just kind of go over that. So yeah, see how that kind of just blended everything together? Now I'm gonna take this IT Cosmetics brush again and just kind of go over everything. There's, again, nothing on this brush. I'm just mixing what I have together so that everything blends and everything's cohesive. So we're gonna try this Fenty Beauty Killawatt Foil Highlighter. This is based off of her Killawatt highlighters, but this has more of a punch. I picked this up in the Sephora sale. I love her packaging. Her boxing is even beautiful. And I was excited to try this out. I remember when I bought this Fenty brush with my mom, I wanted to buy this and she was like, you don't need another highlighter. She was my sensible mom, you know, like, okay, enough makeup, girl. But this is Sandcastle, and it's Sandcastle and Mint Mojito. I guess it's two different ones. So like a bronzy color and then an ice blue, which is why I wore this top. By the way, this top is from Target and my jewelry's from Macy's. And I think this one's from Nordstrom. So this, I have been keeping my eye out on for so many years. Again, gorgeous, gorgeous packaging. I just, oh my goodness, cannot wait to try this. It's so creamy. It's more of like a oh my gosh, you guys. Now I obviously probably wouldn't use that blue one as a highlighter, but can we talk about the creamy texture of these? That's insane. I actually bought this more for like using it as an eyeshadow because that's what we're gonna use as eyeshadow today. So wow, those are really, really, really pretty. All right, you guys, let's jump into this. So I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer as like my eyeshadow contour, you know, just the transition shade. We're just gonna do that. Yeah, so pretty. Look at that. I just love that this airbrush bronzer just gives you that beautiful, nice, just wash of color. And yet it just gives you a nice contour to start off with, because really, and we're not gonna do anything dramatic. I'm literally just gonna use this blue as like just the lid color, and that's it. We're not really gonna do much more than that. Let's go into this Tarte one because I can find a nice cool tone color. This was on sale. I think it's still on sale on This is just the Tarte Princess, Park Avenue Princess. I mean, this is so insane. I got this for an extra 20% off too during the sale. We're gonna use this shade right here and just kind of give a little bit, yeah, it's gonna give a little bit more definition there before I go in with that blue. Okay, let's go into this Killawatt blue. I'm so excited because this blue, oh my gosh. I think we're just gonna take this on my finger and just put it on with my finger. I have gray contacts in, so I thought that'd be kind of fun. We'll take this Sigma shader lid E56. It just has a nice, precise, good brush to do this with. And I'm just gonna see if we don't have to wet it. I don't think we are gonna need to though. We'll just, so we can get in here. I mean, you could spray this and intensify this even more. See how pretty that is? It's just a very like powdery blue. Oh, you guys, that's pretty. That is gorgeous. Let's take a little bit of this bronzy color and just kind of pop that on the outside just to kind of blend it into the contour, just right there. And then I'm gonna take a little bit more of the blue and pop that in. Whoa. All right, just going back in and just kind of making sure everything's diffused out. Do you see how simple that look was? That's it, that's all I'm gonna do. We'll use the Patrick Ta She's That Girl. You guys know this is my favorite one out of these. I ranked these as my best of beauty, best blush of all time. I do love the Claudette one, but whew, this Patrick Ta one, I can't help myself. I still always just go back to it. I just love it so much. And I love that you just, it has so much pop, but yet it's still kind of buildable at the same time. And to make sure that everything is cohesive, as I always say, let's go in with another brush. Let's go in with the Sigma E40, and we're gonna take the blush and pop that into, see how that just tied it all together? Oh, it's giving me the feels, this look. How easy. If I wasn't filming this, I literally would probably have this done in minutes. We're gonna try this highlighter out. I don't know how this is gonna work. Let's take my Sigma, let's go back old school. Let's take this Sigma F35 and let's try this highlighter out. I don't know how, I've never used like a bronzy toned highlighter, so. Ooh, I'm just gonna kind of, I have a little bit of texture there, so I really shouldn't even be using a highlighter, but do you guys see that? But of course I have to try it anyway. But a good way to help not accentuate it too much is to press it into the skin like that. I'm gonna take this Anastasia one. I talked about this one on the I think it's A23 or something like that, highlighter brush, and I'm just gonna kind of see the difference there. Oh my gosh, do you see how much that one pulls in the impact? Woo! All right, now we gotta blend that out because that's looking a little crazy. All right, so that's why I wanted to do this before the cream. I'm gonna take this Sonia G buffer brush and just kind of buff that into the skin so we don't have anything crazy going on. We're gonna take my Sicily powder because it's so finely milled and it has like a sheen to it, so it won't make it look so powdery, and I think it'll blend really nicely. So we're gonna take that, it's in Iris A. We're just gonna buff that. Yeah, perfect powder to do this. Yeah, ooh, I love it. All right, let's go in with the cream portion. Oh my gosh, you guys, hold your breath for me because I don't know how this is gonna work. So again, going in to the same brush I always use, the Smashbox Blurring Foundation brush. I'm gonna just tap it there because I don't want too much. Oh my goodness. I think it worked, you guys. Do not try this with other cream blushes because I can't promise you it's gonna work, but Patrick Ta designed these blushes to go over powder, the cream portion of the Duo blush. Yeah, wow. Do you see how that just brought life back into my skin because I already had too much powder going on? So that was perfect. Let me go back in and put a little bit of the Fenty powder right here All right, let's try these lip glosses. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is her original, I think they're the Diamond Glow, or I forgot what they're called. I'll put it right there. This is in Fussy. So this was the original formula. So pretty, these universal gloss bombs. I mean, I absolutely love it. I don't want to put it on right now, but it's getting to the point where I'm almost out of it. That's how good it is. Her glosses are award-winning. They're just incredible. If you've never tried her glosses, you're missing out because they're the most incredible glosses. All right, so we have the Fenty Beauty brand new Gloss Bomb Cream. So this was more like a sheer gloss to go over, either to wear like a very natural sheer look or to go over lipstick, right? This one is more meant to just wear on its own. I don't know how much you'll be wearing this underneath the mask because it's gonna get on your mask, unless you use that thing I talked about in my, oh gosh, I think the NARS video I did. I talked about a mask guard, which does really help. This is the only one that I felt like this would be my color. This is like a nude color, nude pink. This is the Fenty Glow. But yeah, so pretty. Look at that packaging. I mean, just so Fenty. I mean, just like her original ones, right? Except for that one says cream on it, so you'll know. But this one has a little bit more pink, and that one feels like it's a little bit more red. I don't know if you can tell on camera. Let's swatch them so you guys can see. This is the, oh, wow, that's very rich. And this was the lightest color they had. And then this is her original one, which I personally like the original, even though it's more sheer, I like that color tone. So I wish that color tone came in the cream. And maybe she'll put out more shades, but yeah, that's kind of the way it looks. Pretty though. All right, let's try this out and see if we like it. We may put a little bit of that one in the middle, just to kind of, and this is not meant to have to wear it with a lip liner, so we're just gonna try it with no lip liner right now and see if we like it. Yeah, it's pulling off more red toned. My lips are so dry, which is a perfect product because my lips are so chapped. I mean, the formula is 100%, like ridiculously good. I think the color is not right for me. Yeah, the color's throwing me off. Let me try a muted lip underneath. Or actually, let's try putting this on top real quick. I just want to see what the Fussy would look like on top. I don't know. Let me show you what Fussy looks like. Let me take this off. Yeah, I definitely like Fussy better. I don't know. I just feel like it's tricky with cream lip glosses that have too much pigment because it's never going to be perfect, I don't think, unless you have like a liquid lip color underneath it. But yeah, I mean, to me that's a better, I like the original formulation better, or just, yeah, I just like it better. I just feel like this cream for me wasn't, I don't know, maybe it's just the color too. So maybe the mauve one will be really pretty. So, I like the Fussy a lot better. All right, let's try this Benefit Porefessional Super Setter Spray. You guys, I've talked about Porefessional on my channel before. The primer is literally the best silicone primer on the market, but it makes me break out, so it's just not good for my skin. But if I want a blurred effect, literally the best blurring primer. This is come close and it doesn't break me out, so love the Dermablend one, but I was excited to try this spray out. This has a lot of good claims. We'll go over that in just a second. I just want to try the application portion first. Let's try the mist. I always see how that kind of like sprouts out a little bit. Always do this with, oh, that's a very fine mist. Nice. I don't smell anything. It's alcohol free too. So let's just try it. Oh, this mist is so nice. And this, oh my gosh, you guys, this just brought my face back to life because we have a lot of powders on. You guys are gonna be so shocked when I give you the price points and the breakdown to this. This is 1 ounce right here for $15. We'll go over that in just a second, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys. Did I just find my favorite setting spray? I think I did. We're gonna see how it wears, but wow! that is one of the most, for, you guys know I love Morphe, right? Morphe setting spray is my ultimate favorite. I love the mist on it. I don't want to put it on my face because I want to try this out on its own today. But nothing's really come close to that. I mean, Urban Decay is good, but I still don't like the mist that much. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's really, really good. I want to buy the full size. All right, I'm going to put my lashes on and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so this is how it all came together, and I gotta tell you, I am in love with this powdered foundation. Oh my gosh, this is like bringing me back to like old school of like, yeah, my skin looked good in powdered foundation. I may be over 40, but I don't know about you guys. I think this is one of my flawless makeup looks. I am just like, I have to almost like take this mirror down and just look one more time. I mean, grant you, even with like liquid foundations, you're gonna see those laugh lines, so I'm not mad at that. But everything else, I can't believe it. It is so beautiful. All right, let's just go over these rankings. Just to let you guys know, I popped on my Amy June eyelashes, and I think that's it. I did end up going back to the cream balm because I bought it and I wanted to use it in this video, and I thought, okay, I have to use it. So what I did is I took my KKW. This has become one of my favorite liners right now. This is nude #1. Love this lip liner. It's just incredible. And then I mixed it with my nude sticks. You guys, I've talked about this on my channel before. Absolutely love this pencil. And then I put this over it and I like it much better. So I think it actually turned out really, really pretty. I just felt like even with the Patrick Ta blush, being that I used the powdered and the cream on top of this powdered foundation is incredible. So glad I did not go any darker. So my suggestion to you guys, if you think you're a certain tone, I'd go down a notch. And that's just general rule of thumb, I feel like, in powdered foundations in general. So I felt like this was a perfect color for me. I don't really think I should go any lighter or darker. I'm gonna see how it oxidizes. I mean, it's already been about 2 hours probably because I took a break before filming this outro. So I would say it's already been 2 hours, so it's just unbelievably beautiful. I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but I almost am liking it just as much, if not just a smidge over the Makeup Forever. I don't know. So let's jump into my new ranking system. I'm so excited. So we are going to start off with the powdered foundation because really that's kind of the star of the show today. Anyway, that's what I really wanted to focus on. So we are going to do 5 categories. #1 will be packaging. #2 will be shade range. #3 will be application. #4 will be product claims. Did this live up to its product claims? And we'll go over that in just a second. And then 5 will be pricing. So a total score of 50. So let's go over the first category, and that's packaging. You guys, the packaging is insanely beautiful. I absolutely love it. I think it is a 10 out of 10. Sponge, obviously I did not use it. Is it nice to have in there? Do I feel like we can save a few dollars and skip it? But I know I get it for retouching and all that, having it in there. So if it's not anything, it's, you know, it's a nice gesture, I guess. And then I like that it's lightweight. It will feel good in your purse or your travel bag or whatever you put it in. So love the packaging. Now let's go over the shade range. So that's category 2. Shade range is a 10 out of 10. This is 50 shades. I'll show right there, you guys. Oh my goodness, okay? That is insanely good. Makeup Forever is 30, so 20 more shades available with Fenty Beauty. All right, let's go to application, you guys. Application was on point to most powdered foundations that I like. Okay, let's clarify that because not all powdered foundations we like. How do I think Fenty Beauty measured up to it? 10 out of 10, you guys. It went on beautifully. I mean, you guys saw how easy that was. I could literally put this on in probably like 1 to 2 minutes. That's how quick it could be. We should do another 10-minute challenge this year. Comment below if you want to see that. But yes, I mean, as I was talking and trying out different applicators to see what I would like, obviously it took a little bit more time, but What it came down to is I absolutely love it with the Tati Beauty Blendiful, but my favorite is with the Beauty Blender Velour Puff. I think this was a perfect tool to really press in the powder, especially if you want coverage. So let's go over the product claims, and that's the fourth category. Let's see, did it measure up to its claims? I'm going to show this page right here. These are the claims it's showing. Is it buildable? Yes. Light to full coverage? Yes. Long wear? I don't know. We're going to have to be the judge of that, but I am still going to rank this because I have had it on for over 2 hours now and it's wearing really well. Is it light as air? Absolutely. Don't even feel like I have anything on my face. I like it so much better than regular foundation, to be quite honest. Is it crease resistant? Absolutely. I don't feel like it really set into my fine lines at all. Obviously my laugh lines, but we really can't prevent that unless we go get fillers. Let's be honest. The Blur Filter Complex. Absolutely, you guys. I do feel like it really blurred out my pores and just looks phenomenal on the skin. Sweat and humidity resistant. I can't really tell you. I'm not really sweating. I don't live in a humid climate right now. So yeah, I can't really be the judge of that one yet. Won't settle into fine lines. We kind of already touched on that. Does it clog pores or cake up? No, absolutely not. There's no scent to it, which was a huge plus to me. 0 scent. So very excited that hopefully it won't break me out, but I don't think it will. And I definitely don't think it's caking up. All right, since we're just judging this based off of my skin type, I am giving product claims a 10 out of 10. I mean, a majority of those claims, I definitely think, and I have mature skin, over 40 skin, dry skin, typically not a candidate for powdered foundations, but I love it. I honestly, you guys, I could see myself reaching for this more than any other foundation right now. Now we're gonna see how it wears. I'm like jumping ahead of the gun a little bit. I think that's the saying, but I really am excited to see how this continues to wear. So far, so good. I absolutely love it. Let's move on to pricing. So we'll see if this is gonna hit a perfect Christy Allure score. I do feel like it's a good middle price point. Let's measure it up against Makeup Forever, which is my other favorite, and the JCat. So we'll switch over to that screen right there. So we're looking at Makeup Forever, which is $38, but you get 0.38 ounces and 11 grams of product. So it's $3.45 per gram. But the downside is Makeup Forever only comes in 30 shades. This comes in 50, so you're looking at a much bigger shade range. And then we have JCat. JCat is obviously the least expensive at $13.99, and it's 0.31 ounces, 9 grams of product. So about the same amount of product, but it's $1.55 per gram. The downside is it only comes in 13 shades. So that is the downfall. And it's not waterproof. It doesn't have all the claims that Fenty Beauty or even Makeup Forever has. I would say Makeup Forever, and to be fair, let's just measure those two up together, okay? Let's look at the product claims for Makeup Forever and the product claims for Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation. Product claims are about the same, you guys, and pricing obviously a little bit more upfront, but you get more product with the Makeup Forever and then the Fenty Beauty. But I don't see that the price difference is that big of a deal on this. It's not too dramatic where it's like not $7 a gram and $2 a gram, right? We're not looking at too much of a price difference. Which one would I choose? As of right now, you guys, I honestly, just because of the color tone, would probably go, if you just put my hands behind my back and told me right now I had to choose, I'd probably go with the Fenty Beauty right now because so far, I absolutely love it, but I need to see long term. So that's a little hard to decide right now. Right now, I find them very, very, very comparable. It's just gonna come down to preference between whether or not you like, you know, the color range of Makeup Forever and maybe even the texture. So it all comes down to that. What is my ranking for price? I'm gonna go 10 out of 10, you guys. I truly, truly believe that it's worth it. You know, it's that middle price range. And yes, you can look at it and go, oh, $36, but I don't really think it's that bad. And I think you get a good amount of grams in there. And I think it's a quality product. And if it really holds up and really just does what it's doing right now through the rest of the night, I'm impressed. So this is getting the first 2021 Christy Allure score of 50. Yes, 50 out of 50. Ding, ding. This is a perfect score, you guys. This is an incredible foundation. I gave it 100%, right? That's 100%, 50 out of 50 total Christy Allure score. 96% of people, like, it's almost 5 stars on the Sephora website. So people are liking this foundation powder. You guys, I'm not gonna really rank this highlighter because I don't really feel like, it's not a new product. It was just something that I wanted to try out. It was on sale and I got the extra 20% off. I do find that it's a much better eyeshadow for me, especially this color. And I did purposely do that, to be honest with you guys. Had I not been filming, this would have been one of the fastest looks I would have done. So do I think this is worth buying? It depends on you guys, because I just don't think, for me, and looking at the shades online, I could find any of those to fit my skin tone. All right, let's move on to the Fenty Glass Bomb Cream lip glosses. We are going to put this in a ranking category. So we're going to do the same categories as we did with the foundation because there is a shade range on this. So let's touch on the packaging. Packaging on point, beautiful, typical Fenty Beauty by Rihanna packaging. I absolutely love it. I love her rose gold. I love the shaping. I love that it matches, you know, like even the compact as far as the shaping goes. 10 out of 10. It's an easy applicator. We'll talk about this in the product claims, but it's very wide doe foot applicator. So it does give that ability to just go in one swipe. As far as shade range goes, didn't quite know where I was going to go with the ranking because yes, it's a new product, but like, it's Fenty Beauty. You've been out for a while. You have 50 foundation shade ranges. Maybe like 10 would have been good, and I could have found something in there, and I really feel like she could have, this was the lightest one. I think Mauve Wives look like it might even be darker, but it has more pink tones. Shade range, I'm gonna give it a 6. Like, I just, her regular ones, that I mean, I love this color, Fussy, and this comes in 6 different shade ranges. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't a fan of the shade range. I mean, I think the quality is impeccable. All right, let's move on to application. So application, I struggled with a little bit too. I don't feel like I love this one as much as I loved her original one. I'm just gonna dock 1 point off because I think it's just not what I thought it was going to be. I guess I could say it that way. So I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. And the only reason why is because I think it looked really beautiful over my lipstick, but I thought that this formula was literally going to be one of those glosses that I could just wear on its own. I struggle with all lip glosses that have pigmentation in it because a lot of glosses just don't go on even, right? It doesn't distribute even. So that's why I feel like when you shear it down a little bit, like in her original formula, it just comes off better. Let's go over to product claims. It says medium to full coverage. I would say it's medium to full coverage. Zero shimmer, that is correct. Buildable with full intensity pigment. Yeah, I don't know. That one I just struggle with. Brilliant shine, absolutely. Extra, extra large wand that applies in one swipe, absolutely. Non-sticky fill, absolutely. A peach vanilla scent with vitamin A that nourishes the lips. And yes, it's very nourishing to the lips, so the vitamin A is excellent. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. So only because there was just 1 point off, only because I don't feel like it was like that full coverage or opaqueness that I thought it was gonna be. So that's the only reason why I'm docking 1 point off. All right, you guys, last category is pricing. We're looking at $19 for 0.3 ounces and 9 milliliters of product. So you're looking at $2.11 per milliliter. That is excellent. Absolutely think for the quality you get with even her original one is absolutely worth it. So I'm gonna give pricing a 10 out of 10. I do feel like it's up there as far as that middle range product range you get at Sephora. I do feel like it's absolutely worth it. So let's head over to the total Christy Allure score of 44 out of 50. So 88% of me thinks that this product is worth it. So you guys just be the judge of that one. It didn't like quite rank as high as the foundation powder did, but you know, hey, you win some, you lose some. The last one we're gonna go over because it was something I really wanted to try and it was brand new. The Benefit Porefessional Setting Spray, you guys. This was incredible. So I'm gonna give you my overall score in just a second. We're gonna do 4 categories. Obviously there's no shade range. Packaging, 10 out of 10. I know it's nothing spectacular, but it's recyclable packaging, so it's very earth friendly, and I love the fact that it's lightweight. And you know what? You're not paying much for this guy, even the travel size, and you guys know how I feel about travel size. And I'm gonna include the fact in packaging, because I do feel like that's part of packaging, is the spray on that. It is that mist. Oh my gosh, we'll go over that in the product claims, but wow, that's insane. And I like that it comes with that cap, and then you can, Urban Decay does the same thing, and then you can put that one on top. So this is, I'm gonna go buy, I'm gonna order tonight the large one for my at home, because that is really, really good. All right, application. 10 out of 10, you guys. That application is so good. I wasn't sure. I was a little scared it was gonna have that, because the regular Porefessional has that really strong perfume scent, which is what breaks me out, and the silicone and all that. I wasn't sure. Let's move over to product claims. We'll switch over to that screen. All right, so the Porefessional claims to lock makeup in for 16 hours. Again, it's been over 2 hours now, and it's already performing amazing. Instantly and visibly blurs pores, absolutely. Leaves the skin smooth, refreshed, and hydrated, absolutely. It's very refreshing, and it felt very hydrating on the skin. It brought my skin back to life. Water-based formula, I love that it's alcohol-free. Amazing. It has that pore blurring powder that's in their Porefessional primer, that softly scattered light blurring powder, things, that particles that are in there that kind of give off that blurring effect. Has a natural looking soft focus finish, absolutely. Mess free applicator, absolutely, 100%. Smooth, even mist, absolutely. Waterproof, I don't know, we'll be the judge of that. Smudge proof and fade proof, again, that's stuff we have to look at down the road. Instant mattifying effect, yes. So as far as product claim goes, absolutely everything they nailed in that. 10 out of 10, you guys. Insanely good. I think we know where we're going with this. All right, last category is pricing. This mini is $15, 1 ounce. Wait for it, you guys. 30 mils of product. You're looking at 50 cents per milliliter. The first time I can honestly say a travel size is absolutely worth it, especially if right now you can only afford $15. You're getting 1 ounce of product in there. That's pretty darn good. The regular price is $32. It's 4 ounces, 120 milliliters of product in it. And I think because they didn't really concentrate on all this fancy packaging, they gave us the product. And I love that. Even though I love packaging, it does cost more, right? It makes everything way, way more expensive. This is like 26 cents per milliliter for the regular size, because you're getting 122 milliliters. That's insane. All right, you know where I'm going with this. The total Christy Allure score is 40 out of 40. This is 100%. I would definitely go and hit that link below and order yourself this setting spray. You guys will not be disappointed. Whether you have dry skin, oily skin, combo skin, this is going to be perfect for my every skin tone out there. All right, you guys, I hope you appreciate the new ranking score. I just wanted to tell you guys whether or not these products are worth it. And I'm loving doing this in the new year. Again, I'm not going to do this on all the videos, and of course, like, I'm doing a full face of e.l.f. coming up soon, and I'm not going to rank every single product. I will be here for 20 hours if I do that. So I'll probably, like, with some of them, just give like an overall, do I think their makeup is worth it type of deal, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I love this, you guys. I'm having so much fun with this. I hope you guys are too. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope if you were interested in buying this product, I gave you a better idea of whether or not it's worth it. So let me know, comment below, tell me if you already have it or if it's something that was in your cart. Like, you know, some of you put stuff in your Sephora cart, because I do it all the time, and you know, we wait, I don't know if it's worth it, let's go to YouTube, let's find out. So let me know if you had it in your cart, or if it's something that you were just interested in. I'm excited. Let me know if you are a powdered foundation kind of girl, if that's something you used to use in the past. Comment below. I love hearing from you guys. Any more suggestions, let me know. I am so excited. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you don't miss my weekly uploads every Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific time. Please follow me at Christy Allure on Instagram, and please give this video a huge thumbs up. You guys, it really helps me out in the algorithm, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Bye. All right, you guys, so I wanted to do a check-in before I took off my makeup. I don't even feel like I have to take off my makeup because I feel like I have nothing on my face right now, you guys. It is that amazing. This is the most incredible foundation. I'm just gonna say foundation in general. I mean, I literally feel like I have nothing on right now. I'm so happy with my makeup and the way that Patrick Ta cream laid over this powdered foundation. I mean, hello, can you believe that? Oh, you guys, comment below if you like this. Comment below if you're gonna get it. I am so excited. Let me know if you do and let me know how you like it. I'll keep you guys updated in the comment section. I'll pin any comments I have on the bottom. Go out and get it, you guys. I promise you will not be disappointed. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye, guys.